Viewer warning, there was a lot I had to cut out to make this viewable on YouTube. If you're not into shit-talking radioactive turkeys, then you best leave now. Hello, my name's Leviana, in case you guys didn't know. And I gotta say, a lot of people really don't believe me when I say I have never seen Thankskilling. Until now. My first thoughts when looking at the cover, well, I don't know. It's so busy, there's so much to look at with the cover of the movie alone. Kinda like those Thanksgiving projects where you just made a mess of handprints with paint. It was fun for you, but a mess for everyone else involved. What was your main selling point here? Gobble gobble, motherfucker. Cult classic, now on DVD. The ultimate low-budget experience. Yup, there it is. Boobs in the first second. Turkey says, "What's this darn movie about? Me!" Wait a second. This is supposed to be a killer turkey talking to us? Killing college kids, pun by pun, over Thanksgiving break. I shoot shotguns, wear disguises, and yell campy one-liners like you just got stuffed. Y'all have to excuse my foul language. Plus, this sucker was made for only $3,500. So, let's just jump in. It's gonna be a long day, folks. We're in this together. Yep, that's it. Our opening scene is a topless pilgrim running through the woods only to be killed by our supposed star of the movie, Turkey. I'm not going to lie, I actually dig the music in the title sequence, despite the introduction being really pointless. Our establishing shot sets us outside of a college. Whoa, slow down there, buddy.
Thanksgiving break!
I don't know anyone who's ever gotten that excited about Thanksgiving break, but if that's what makes you happy, who am I to stop you? So they start talking about boobs right out of the gates. Not too surprised there. We get introduced to our main characters, Allie, Billy, Johnny, and Kristen. We get an awkward speed-up shot. I honestly don't know why they just didn't cut it differently. And in comes our last character introduction, Darren, the nerd of the bunch. Nerds already get a bad rep. Why? Was that really necessary? They proceed to tease Darren. Johnny shows him his muscles. Now that our typical horror movie character tropes are together, they go on their way. Meanwhile, out in the woods, a man and his dog are walking only for the dog to run off. Trust me, this is the first of many extreme unnecessary close-ups that we will see throughout this film. After that short scene, we flop back to the teens where if you look close, you can see dust or water splotches on the lens. Look, I realize it's a low-budget movie, but at least take care of your equipment. That shit ain't cheap!
Jesus, man. You freak. God.
Comedy? Darren, trying to start some actual conversation, suggests they go around and talk about what they're thankful for. Billy comes out with your mom quips to shut him up.
Oh, nice.
Dude. Some more conversation ensues when Johnny decides it's time for a flashback. And might I say, that audio quality, mwah, beautiful.
Unfortunately, we haven't been getting along lately.
It's a very short flashback. Karen just writes it off, really.
What are you thankful for?
Ooh, this camera work makes me sick. It's just about as bad as my vlogs. Hey, it's me, Leviana, and we're here. We're going to a seance, and I just wanted to vlog it, and just do it. Let's just do it. Darren talks about how he wants to do the dirty to someone in the car. That's fine and dandy, but at this point, I'm more interested in the aftermath of the first scene. A topless pilgrim running through the woods was more enlightening than this. Dog gets killed. We cut to an older couple in a kitchen. I feel like I can't even get my bearings with all the flip-flopping between scenes. Nothing much happens in this scene except the wife literally put crap in his coffee. I am not kidding you on this. She also demands a divorce.
Alright, Dan.
Okay. The sheriff gets a call from Kristen, his daughter, apparently.
Oh, by the way, your stepmama left me. Love you, bye.
You're my favorite customer. Thanks a lot. Bye.
And boom. No reaction, nothing. Now it's the middle of the night and the car breaks down. Johnny figures the engine must have overheated when Allie comes in with this.
Oh, I know. Maybe it's a flat tire, Johnny.
and the consensus is they are camping overnight in the woods so they can let the engine cool down. And, I mean, that seems reasonable.
The moon sure does look beautiful tonight.
After taking a tumble, Darren stumbles upon a sign that says Krauberg, which seems to spark a memory. He later explains in the usual B-horror fashion that in the settlement of Krauberg... Please stop. In the settlement of Krauberg, a Native American priest was dishonored by a pilgrim who just so happens to share the same last name as our boy Billy. How convenient! The priest was so outraged that he necromanced a turkey that would kill every 505 years. Not much more motivation than that. Why 505 years? I don't know. Why a turkey? I don't know. There are a lot of other options.
This mountain belongs to the Wendigo.
Who?
Okay, bad example. The Wendigo is way overused. You have so many other options you could have used, but what's Thanksgiving? What's Thankskilling without a turkey? They laugh it off, tease Darren some more, because why not? The man in the woods comes across his dead dog to find Turkey. Back at the camp, Kristen realizes she forgot to call her dad, so she goes off into the woods to do so. 1, always a great idea. 2, how do you have signal? So as you can see from 10 miles away, Turkey is going to make his first appearance to one of the teens, and Kristen, he's down there.
Jesus, Kristen, what happened to you?
Not much. All things considered, you don't seem too out of sorts, Kristen.
Oh, look! It's a baby bunny. Do you think he's okay?
Once they realize that this bunny is the victim of the feared turkey, Johnny is done with everyone's shit.
Just calm the F down. Jesus, we're in the woods. This type of shit happens all the time. Let's just go to bed.
The next morning, the old man is at the camp recalling his recent loss due to turkey.
Killed my precious dog, Flashy. Think he's out to get all of us.
He tells Billy that they need to get out of the woods, and they end up agreeing to leave, but not before some close-up shots of Darren? In the car, Billy admits to now believing that there could be a killer turkey on the loose.
Wow, I didn't think that my story would have this much of an effect on you guys.
I guess I was just a little freaked out, you know?
They drop Allie off, and Kristen says another lame joke. There's also this weird cut where it seems like the actors are waiting for their cue to laugh at Kristen's punchline.
Shit, that was good! That was, man, that was good.
Nice try, guys. Johnny goes back home to talk to his dad. I don't know where everyone else went, so I'm not even going to worry about it. The dad clearly doesn't want to talk, but once Johnny mentions that he is the starting quarterback on the football team, everything's all fine and dandy.
Knew you had it in you, just like your old pops.
They don't have time to bond because Turkey kills him and was apparently able to get to the mom too.
Oh my God. Why? No more pumpkin pie? No more cranberry sauce?
I think that might be the least of your worries, my friend. The group is consoling Johnny before it cuts to a scene that I can't show. Why? All I'll say is a 3-minute scene ending in Allie's death with the punchline, "You just got stuffed." Let your imagination do the rest. Allie is dead, so they figured they need to find a way to stop Turkey. Why didn't you think of that earlier? It would have saved us the torment of watching this, and you might have spared the lives of your loved ones. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, he survived everything that we've thrown at him.
You haven't done anything!
We haven't done anything to stop him yet.
This boy gets it. Darren explains that there's only one way to kill him, even though a few seconds earlier he said he didn't know how to kill him.
I don't know how to kill this turkey.
I'm just calling you out on your shit. Kristen says she thinks her dad has some books on killer turkeys, because of course he has books on killer turkeys. How convenient!
Hey, I gotta get dressed. Yo. Those darn kids.
Down here.
This is rough. I think we all know what's coming up next. They find out that Turkey can only be killed if his magic talisman is removed, but the rest of the book is written in mathematical code for some reason.
If that's the sheriff, then you must be Turkey!
I was sure that was gonna be grumpy old Grumper.
Billy finds Turkey trying to hide the sheriff's body, in which he calls everyone to the room to confront the bird. Soon after, Turkey explains what was explained before. He was made to kill anyone who blah blah blah. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, grumpy old Grumper, the jig's up!
They manage to get the talisman off Turkey, but the code has not been cracked yet, so Turkey runs off. Billy gets frustrated and leaves. Oh boy, a love interest between Johnny and Kristen. Darren has cracked the code. On his walk home, Billy starts hallucinating. Not sure why. I didn't see him eat, drink, or smoke anything, so your guess is as good as mine. Mwah! Those graphics. Beautiful. The gang comes across their dying friend, which transitions into a very odd scene. I never once got the feeling that these two were close friends at all, but I have to say, this is my favorite scene in the entire movie. It's so out of place and actually relatively well done in terms of, you know, how this movie is supposed to be. I don't know. I like it. The remaining survivors catch Turkey at his hideout.
Not now, Johnny.
Darren manages to tie him up, and they say the prayer that should ultimately banish Turkey. Turkey makes a break for it, only to be shot by the old man from the woods.
I may have lost my parents, but I gained a girlfriend.
Forgot about your friend that quick, huh? But Johnny and Kristen are now going out. Whoopee! Looks like Darren and I had the same reaction. Look who's back!
Why can't you just die already?
And they're off to the races. A fight ensues, resulting in Darren's death. I'm just gonna pretend I never saw that.
He's gotta be dead. Unless he fell into some radioactive waste.
Yes, I'd like to take radioactive waste for 300.
What are the odds of that happening, right?
Got him. Mike goes to check on Darren, only to get attacked by Turkey.
You! How are you still alive?
I always come back for seconds.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Don't say that. You're gonna be fine.
Kristen manages to kill Turkey.
Well done, gal.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's radiated. Don't eat. It's fine. She'll figure it out. The end. Or so I thought. I don't know why this scene is here, not gonna lie.
Do I smell a sequel? Biatch!
And yes, there was a sequel. But oddly enough, Thankskilling 2 actually doesn't exist. Apparently, its only purpose was to help put together the plot for Thankskilling 3.
Thankskilling 2 has been destroyed. Only one copy remains, and Turkey will stop at nothing to get it.
I don't know. And oh, don't worry, that wasn't the only sequel. There was even a musical made. A musical, you guys. If you don't believe me, look it up. Of course, with cult classics, there are going to be sequels that try to keep the franchise going. The thing about Thankskilling, for me at least, is that it feels so forced. In some cases, when a movie is made to be bad, it kind of loses that so I meant so bad it's good, bite me. Even looking at the cover, they were trying to sell this movie so hard and make it so that this is something that people who like bad movies want to watch. I don't know, they were just really trying to force it. Whereas writers like Tommy Wiseau, Neil Breen, and many other directors, it's bad on accident, which gives it that sort of so bad it's good charm. In Thankskilling, yeah, there are things that are bad that might have been on accident, like the smudge on the camera, or the audio problems, or, you know, the makeup. I feel like there are more things in this movie that feel forced. Like the writing, like the acting, that sort of stuff. But something like this, in terms of sequels, can also be seen with Birdemic. Granted, I haven't seen the second one, but I have seen the first one. Love it. I don't know, like I feel like the first one was enough. Like I don't really need a sequel. I just feel like they're milking it. I feel like they're forcing it, and I honestly didn't like it that much. You've just gotta go. You just go on, get in there. There you go. You just got. It's fine. Just let it happen. You might say that this was just some food for thought. Get it? Because it's Thanksgiving. See what I mean? Bad writing. I do it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I look forward to making many. Someone just left this at the door? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what it is, because we're out of time.